Welcome to West Texas Droning. Do circular polarizing filters do any good? Let's find out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So last time we were telling you in a previous episode about we're fixing up Trinity with all the accessories she could ever want. And, of course, one of them she wanted was sunglasses, she said, but actually it's a circular polarizing filter, so we got her one. Now, there's two types. There's a snap-on and magnetic one. I got the snap-on probably just out of ignorance. But, I don't know, putting magnets around electronics kind of bothers me. At any rate, we got the snap-on, and then the issue came up, do you put it on before you boot the drone up or after you boot the drone up? Some people say if you put it on and then boot up the drone, when it goes through the gimbal exercise, it comes up with an error. So wait till after the boot up and after it's stabilized, then snap the filter on the gimbal to see how it works. Well, we tried that. And the first time we did it, we booted Trinity up. After she got stabilized with her gimbal, we snapped on the filter and we got a gimbal balance error message. So I don't know the best way to do it. At any rate, we're going to try it both ways. We'll report back. Eventually, the error went away. So just initially when it booted up, the weight wasn't there. Then we added it and it had a problem, and then it got used to it, I guess. I don't know. The other issue was after we have it mounted, you see that's what it looks like. The snap-on just sits on the front, snaps on the back of the gimbal. And we wondered, okay, that it's on, does it do any good? Have you ever noticed the difference between a image or a video taken with a circular polarizing filter than one without? Can you tell the difference? Does it make any difference besides just protecting the lens of the gimbal camera? Well, we did some tests and we're going to find out. So this first test, we're going to send up Trinity without her sunglasses on, without the filter, take some video, and then after we land, we're going to send her up again with the filter, and we're going to see if we can detect any difference. And we did a still shot in there to compare the two. So let's do the first flight, Trinity without her sunglasses on. And here we go. The day was partly cloudy or mostly cloudy. There was, I guess you would call it partly, because there was patches of blue sky. And I thought this would be a good test to see how it handles the contrast between the blue skies and the clouds. And as you know, polarizing filter out polarized light, also known as glare. So what we're trying to determine is how much that helps the video. Of course, it is dependent on the angle of the sun to the circularized filter, and so I did a 360 degree turn video to see if we could see overall where it did the most polarizing and where it did the least, or if it made any difference at all. As I said, this flight is without the circle polarizing filter and with wind warning. So that's what it looks like without the filter. So we're going to drop it back down here, and then we're going to make the next flight with the circular polarizing filter attached. All right, so here's the second flight, and we'll do some videos and pictures with the filter attached. And again, we'll turn around 360-degree sweep. Depending on where the sun, it was mostly overhead, I think. It was pushing around noontime. So we're going to see if there's any difference in the contrast between the blue skies and the white clouds. And the sky, of course, with the dust particles and everything, it does have glare. And that looks pretty good right there with the filter on. And so I was looking at the controller, seeing if it really looked that much better, and we panned back a little bit to get more blue sky in there to see how much difference it made. But I think right there it makes a noticeable difference to me. And so there's the second flight, the one with the circular polarizing filter attached. And then after we land, I'm going to show you 2 still shots I took from the video and make a comparison of the 2 flights. So here's that image, or images. The one on the top does not have the circular polarizing filter, and the one on the bottom does. I think that's pretty clear difference to me to justify keeping the polarizing filter on Trinity. We're just not sure. We're going to do some experiments to see if it's better to have it on before you boot up or snap it on after. Like I said, we got error messages for snapping it on after it was booted up. We'll see. In the meantime, Trinity is now asking for a case. She doesn't have one. I showed her this. She's not real excited about it. She has something more like this in mind. I'm not going to carry that around. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, hey, thanks for stopping by. We wish that you would like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate your support and help. Please ring the bell, do the thumb up yours, and come back, see us real soon. May God bless. We'll see you.